Brodie's is celebrating their 55th anniversary, and they just take care of everybody here in Hawaii. And Scott Williams, the executive director, is here to tell us more about some deals that they have for you. Scott, I gotta say, I wanted to shake your hand, sir, because I have grown up. My parents took our car. I've now taken my cars, and when my son starts to drive one of these days, we'll be taking our vehicles to Lex Brodie. 55 years, though. I can't believe it's been so long.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing history that we have. You know.
And talk about the history, because we have some signs and stuff here, but talk about the history, how long you guys have been, and Lex himself, and how the whole business got kind of started.
All right. Well, actually, Mr. Brodie was working at Dole Cannery, believe it or not, as an engineer at Dole Pineapple.
Wow.
And after he left there, he was looking for opportunities how he could stay in Hawaii and continue doing business in Hawaii. And he started the Chevron in Kaneohe.
Oh, okay.
And as he ran the Chevron, he started selling tires, and he noticed, hey, there's some potential here.
There's a good business there.
So while he still had the Chevron, he started Lex Brodie's Tire Company, July 31st, 1961 in Kaneohe. And then, of course, he got to the point where it's like, hey, I need to go into business for myself, you know, enlarge the tire business, and he moved to Queen Street in 1964.
Wow, and you know, we saw some of the pictures there, and one of them was actually of this sign that we have, the sign right here that we have in front of us. Talk about, and this is a historical sign right here.
Exactly. This sign Mr. Brodie actually picked up on the East Coast somewhere in the mid to late 60s. And this is what he used to come up with Little Joe, which is our caveman's name. The sign that everyone knows, it's at Queen Street. This was what the inspiration came from. And he had it in his early commercials. When he'd be on there, all the commercials everyone remembers, you know, you'll find me at Lex Brodie's, you know, 701 Queen Street. This was the sign.
And speaking of the commercials, I mean, we all know, I mean, Lex actually was in a lot of the commercials himself, and he kind of ran around. What's it like? Do people still come up to you today and ask about those commercials and say, hey?
Oh, yeah. Everyone that grew up in Hawaii remembers our commercials. And actually, we try to continue that, of course, today. And we actually brought Lex back into our commercials this year.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like you got Ask Siri, so we did Ask Lex. So we got a gal that's looking at her cell phone and looking at her tires, and she said, hey, Lex, Ask Siri, Ask Lex, how do I know I need tires? So then he shows Mr. Brodie an actual clip from the 1966, I believe, of one of his TV spots.
Where he's giving the tips,
Where he's giving the tips that is as applicable today as it was back then.
That's
so
amazing.
Pretty amazing.
You know, the great things about you guys, your service, your selection, your prices are great, but you're so grounded in service, but also technology. You're on the internet, you have great rewards programs. You got the best of both worlds. It seems so cool.
Exactly. You know, Lex laid a wonderful foundation for us, and obviously really big shoes to fill. You know, as a local icon, a local business legend, right? But, you know, honestly, I can say that we've been able to build and actually grow and improve from where Mr. Brodie left the business. You know, he had 2 locations. We have it up to 5. He was tires and alignments. And that was it. But we've expanded into mechanical services in the early 90s. So we've got almost 30 years of automotive, you know, brakes, front end, AC. And we market ourselves as like your family doctor for your car.
It is, and we've talked about that. It's so easy to bring it in and be taken care of. AC rooms, the waiting room is great. I love the locations. You got rides. Now, we also have some amazing awards, but real quickly, I want to talk about the anniversary, 55th, you know, this weekend, and then some deals that go on through the rest of the year for you guys, right?
That's correct. You know, with our 55th anniversary, first and foremost, you know, it's a big thank you very much to the customers over the years, the community, our community, that's allowed them to serve them. You know, that's an honor for us. That's why we go to work every day, is to try to help our customers that come in very frequently stressful situations. We're all dependent on our cars. You know, if your brakes are grinding or your tire's flat, it's like your life's kind of put on hold. We recognize that, so that's where our team just jumps in and tries to relieve the customer of that stress and actually leave them with a wow, so they leave like, wow, I thought this was going to be stressful, and it turned out to be a pretty awesome opportunity. So as part of that, Sunday, which is our 55th anniversary, we've started a customer rewards program. Again, another way of saying thank you very much to our customers. And there's 2 things that you can earn. You can earn miles. So Hawaiian Miles is our most popular currency. It's no charge to sign up. And then the other one is our caveman currency. So what you're holding up is actually it's good for $5. If you can see it, there's 5 deer heads
Right
engraved
there.
in there.
Right there.
We're going to be giving those away Sunday. There's a limited amount, but you actually can use that off an invoice. It's good for $5. So you have to give it to us.
Yeah.
The problem is nobody gives them to us.
That's right.
They like to keep them.
You know, and again, we have so many things. You guys got CDs, you guys got awards, and a real testament to the service and the commitment that you have to Hawaii. Really, when it comes to having your wheels taken care of, peace of mind and service, this is Lex Brodie. I got to say, sir, I could talk to you all day because really, you guys have given me and my family so much care, and we want to make sure that you guys go down and check them out. 55 years. That's a commitment to Hawaii and small businesses here.
If I can give a quick shout out,
Right.
you know, all